Oh, Andrew Yang, you were so easy to go after, so obviously in it for the money. If only I had. What's going on? Michael Bloomberg! Yes, welcome to the Election Corner on One Man Think Tank. Today we're going to be discussing the recent news about the DNC and Michael Bloomberg debating. Let's dive right in with a CBS article. As you can see, the DNC has changed its debate schedule, starting for every debate after the New Hampshire debate. So they have increased the polling that candidates must receive, or they must receive a certain number of pledged delegates. In this case, it'll be from Iowa and New Hampshire, but they have made one big change, and that is there is no unique donor threshold. This is what has kept Michael Bloomberg out of the race so far. For previous debates, as well as the New Hampshire debate, you had to earn a certain number of individual contributions. I think it was somewhere around 250-ish. This was to ensure you had some level of grassroots support. This was an uncontested measure until Michael Bloomberg threw his hat in the ring the second it looked like someone like Bernie Sanders or even Elizabeth Warren could win the nomination, as they would pose an unmitigated threat to him, seeing how he is a multi-billionaire. But he's running exclusively on his own money, acting like that somehow makes him uncorruptible. He's doing this for his ego. Almost everyone can agree that. Slight self-preservation, but also the fact that he has secretly wanted to be president his entire life, or at least since he was mayor of New York, and realized that was not the same as being president of the rest of the country. But as Bernie Sanders' senior campaign advisor, Jeff Weaver, said, they're accommodating Michael Bloomberg for this, and we can sit here and we can debate whether or not the DNC is in the wrong for doing this. One, they are changing their rules, and Michael Bloomberg specifically went against the rules. However, he just pulled third in a national poll. He is doing a really good job of kind of buying the nomination. So you can't blame them for wanting to reach out a little bit and make it a tad easier for him to come on the debate stage. Now, I personally, and this is just me, suspect that part of the reason he wasn't running and asking for individual donations was, one, he wasn't expecting to get that many. A short visit to his YouTube channel can actually show that most of his ads have not been clicked on to send you to his channel with the views, because most of them are under 200 views. Or individual views, I should clarify. But also, because I don't think he wanted to be on the debate stage, because let's take a look at this short little GIF of Bloomberg that's going to keep running at the top of my screen. He does not look charismatic, he does not act charismatic. He's got a big Nixon problem, everyone. And sure, he's more eloquent than Joe Biden and able to keep a more coherent thought process, but when Biden's saying nonsense, and I'm going to be frank, Trump too, they sound confident in their nonsense. When Joe Biden's talking about corn pop, you at least want to stay to the end because you know it's going to be a rambling train wreck, but he's saying it with such determination. I click on this and play a little bit of Bloomberg talking, but I'm afraid we'll get 2 hours of CBS This Morning talking about how Bloomberg exists. But as you can see, he is not physically the type of guy you picture as the president. And he doesn't back it up. He's not a loud individual. He's not a direct individual. He's a very soft-spoken, around the corner, kind of going around the corner on issues type individual. He says the right thing in press conferences, but in the press conferences, he's not inspiring. You have Sanders talking about how he wrote the damn bill. You have Elizabeth Warren talking how she has the plans. Joe Biden's rallying against malarkey. And Pete Buttigieg, for a while, he had an energy to him. It's now the same rehearsed cardboard cutout energy, but he had an energy to him. Bloomberg doesn't have that. He comes across as, frankly, an old guy. That's who he is. Seriously, that's who Bloomberg is. I can't say anything else other than that. He is not charismatic, he's not interesting, and looks like a codfish. He doesn't want to be on that debate stage, no matter how much he's acting like it. But with that being said, I can't do much else besides rant about how Bloomberg is not going to work. So, being frank, he's not going to win this. But otherwise, if you liked the video, please leave a like down below. If you have your own opinions on the matter, also drop a comment. If you want to see more content from this channel, including political policy as well as election analysis, please subscribe and click the notification bell.